big welcome to October Gallery and to the exhibition of Govinda Sah. This is his second exhibition at the October Gallery, and I want to especially welcome Govinda Sah here. Elizabeth Lalouschek, who is artistic director, will say a few words about Govinda, and then I will present Satish Kumar, who will open the show.
Hi, I wanted to connect with you briefly, as I've just come fresh from hanging this exhibition. And it is like working with explosions of light and darkness. It's like having an orchestra of paintings in front of you, an orchestra of color, an orchestra of cloud formation, the universe, and you're there with your stick and you make it happen. I always enjoy, in fact it is one of my most favorite trips, visiting Govinda in Brixton in his studio. I go there very often, many more times than I have visited any other artist's studio. And when I come, he already prepares the studio for me, and he puts the paintings there that will excite me most. And I come in and I get this big hit from the paintings, and I say, yes, these are the paintings that need to be in the exhibition. So in order to put this exhibition together, I've made several trips like this. And this is the result you see here, these wonderful solar plexus explosions. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Many of you know Satish Kumar, but I would like to review a bit about him and his very unusual life. Satish Kumar is editor of Resurgence Ecologist magazine, and has been so for many years, since 1973. But he started out life very differently. At age 9, he left home and became a Jain monk. And Jain are known for their wish to non-violence and to respect every living being. But at age 18, he decided that he would put his practice into life, into the world. And so he started in his early 20s with a long walk from India to America via Moscow, London, and Paris. And he gave, at that time, that was the 50s, he gave a peace tea to all those powers who had nuclear weapons. So that was his first march. Then he came to England and started and became editor of Resurgence, now Resurgence Ecologist. They've joined together into one. And during that time, he's been a guiding light for many ecological ventures, not least of which is Schumacher in Devon, which he is still a visiting fellow. He's a great writer, and his autobiography, No Destination, first published by Green Books in 1978, has sold over 50,000 copies. He's also the author of You Are, Therefore I Am, a declaration of dependence, and The Buddha and the Terrorist. He's very active in a range of media and sought after all over the UK and abroad for his speaking engagements. He's also on the advisory board of Our Future Planet, a unique online community sharing ideas for real change, and continues to teach and to run workshops on ecology, holistic education, and voluntary simplicity. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Satish is a living manifestation of that.
What an introduction. You have come here not to know me, but to know Govinda. And his life story is most challenging and most interesting. And I was just saying to him that when an artist comes through struggle, the artist shines. And when you come through struggle, through difficulties, you become more resilient. Your power comes through you. And I was just saying that look at Nelson Mandela. He's a kind of artist. And 27 years in jail. And then he comes out, bringing an end to apartheid and complete forgiveness. No revenge. And so his struggle has brought this wonderful art. And you can see he is an artist of the spirit. And that spirit is present. The free spirit. His name is Azad, which means free spirit. And all these paintings which he has, they have a cosmic proportion and a cosmic theme. There is a kind of spirit there. All the clouds and all the energy and all the colors and all the lightning, all those things are there, but something behind what you see, that imagination, the power of imagination is through and through all these paintings. And with that power of imagination, you bring power of transformation. Power of imagination leads you towards power of transformation. Now what this painting? Just colors. We all can buy those colors for £2 or £5. And brush, maybe £10. Anywhere, in any shop you go. And a canvas, maybe another £10. But that power of imagination and hard work and hard struggle, he has been, and not only him, but many artists here, Shanti Panchal standing in front of me, many artists among you, that power of imagination creates this painting which is transforming those ordinary colors, ordinary material, ordinary paint, ordinary brush, something absolutely ordinary into extraordinary work of art. That's every artist is an alchemist. Every artist is an alchemist. And this is the true work of alchemy, where you transform. And when artist transforms this work, and this imagination, and painting, this painting has transformed in return to the artist. Now, who was Govinda before he painted these pictures? Nobody. He was being beaten by his parents. Why are you painting? Go and work. Become a lawyer. Become an accountant. Become a clerk. Work in the office. What are you doing with colors? Beaten boy. But he persisted. And these paintings, he transformed, but the paintings have transformed him. And now he has become an artist of great importance, great value, great imagination, and great inspiration. Because we have come here to be inspired. Of course, before you are inspired to paint, I would like you to be inspired to buy. Because artists cannot survive without patronage. From the time of Renaissance, churches, art patrons, they have patronized the art and supported the art. The galleries, like October Gallery is supporting, the Tate Gallery, the National Gallery, everywhere, the Louvre Gallery, everywhere. In every city, big city, there are art galleries to support the artists. And so, and also individuals, patrons. So I would like you to go and be generous with your checkbook. And don't even need a checkbook, we will do with a plastic cover. Just give us a number. And we will do that. And so we need your support. Because through art, I mean, in Buddhist tradition, we say we have 3 refuges. I take refuge in the Buddha, Buddham Saranam Gacchami. I take refuge in the Sangha, Sangham Saranam Gacchami. I take refuge in the Dharma, Dharmam Sangham Gacchami, with the teachings of the Buddha and the community of the Buddha. I take 4th refuge, Kala Saranam Gacchami. which means I take refuge in the arts. Because art is the way out of all our problems in the world. War, poverty, injustice, inequality, all the problems we can overcome by taking refuge in the art. If we were artists, and once I was in Australia and I went to visit an Aboriginal village, a community, and I just asked, what is your profession here? How do you earn your living? And you know the answer was, we are all artists. We are all artists in that Aboriginal village. I wish I could go to an English village where people can answer and say, we are all artists. And somehow our government has become so obsessed with economic growth, economic growth, economic growth. I say to Chancellor George Osborne and David Cameron and even Ed Miliband, forget about economic growth. Growth in the arts we want. Artistic growth. This is what the answer is for the country. We've got enough economic growth and it is taking us nowhere. Taking us nowhere. And so we want growth in the arts. And when you have growth in the arts, then people will be happy, joyful, well-being. There will be kind of fulfillment. So I say to my young students at Schumacher College, I say, when you leave college, don't go and find a job. Don't look for a job. Don't seek an employment. What should we do? I say, go and become an artist. Because by becoming an artist, you will find fulfillment and joy. And I must add to say that art is not only paintings. Of course, we celebrate this wonderful art of paintings, visual art, but art of living, art of making. Art means making, artisan, artistry. Art is to make, poetry is to make, poiesis. If you go to the Latin meaning of the word, poiesis is to make. Poetry is to make. So poetry is not only Ted Hughes and Seamus Heaney and Caroline Duffy's words on the page. They are poetry, of course, because they made it with the imagination and creativity. So we can all be artists in our own way. And that is the inspiration I would like you to take today from this wonderful exhibition. I congratulate October Gallery with the bottom of my heart for putting up this exhibition, such a wonderful support and patronage to Govinda Sah Azad. And also inviting such a turnout. I'm so impressed. There are just so many wonderful people here. I hope every painting will be sold tonight. So with those words, I declare the gallery open. Now it's
May I just make a very small announcement? On Saturday at 3 o'clock, the artist will speak about his work.
Yeah.